Sir, you've been pulled over. Oh, Jesus Christ. I love driving around with my girlfriend. This is stuff Gail gave to me from Spirit Halloween. The rusty lights. And it's so bad in here still. It's going to be a while till this place is really cleaned out. Because there's just so much clutter in here. And then a fog machine, fog tubes. That's for nozzles. What the fuck? They didn't sell the tube with nozzles when they sold it? Oh boy, that's not good. What the fuck? So Spook Guy might be buying the undead granny. I really like her, but like, look again, look how crowded this is. I can't get in here. I gotta sell stuff. And Stranger Hans wants my Dawn of Dead. He's wanted it for a long time, so that I'll probably sell that to him. And I do have her box. I found it in the other unit, so now I just have to find her hand with the keys because it fell off. So good luck with that. This is as far as I can get into. I can't get any further. That Headbanger zombie is probably way over there or something that Willow is supposed to get. It's, yeah, like, again, this is why they're, you know, even though I don't want to sell stuff, I'm at the point where I have to. I can't fit anymore. And this is not cool. You know, at the end of every year, I always think it's packed away nicely to where I can get to it, but then I walk in here and I'm like, no, it's not. And the only time I'm ever able to get all my stuff out is when we start setting up for the display, because we literally take everything out and load it into big trailers. But we're not doing a display this year, at least I'm not, because I can't. I mean, not by myself. So, I mean, they've been talking about wanting to do it in the summer, but I'm too busy in the summer with flagship opening and all that stuff. It wouldn't work out, I don't think. But yeah, I can't get to anything else in here right now. Everything has to be pulled out. The Lowe's pop-up girl. That big guy. Those two are huge. That guy already doesn't work. I might just have to sell him, but shipping him would be a pain in the ass. Yeah, I mean, he comes in a huge box. Even disassembled, it's huge. I gotta get to that Rising Reagan because that is one that somebody wants to buy from me. So I have to get her out. I'll probably sell Lunging Pumpkin Cart. I see her belt is bad, so she won't lunge. She like tries to go down, but the belt's so weak that the springs keep pushing her back up. And I remember I tried fixing one of these before and I couldn't get it out because of the bolts that are holding her mech in. Actually, I probably could replace the belt, but I don't know. It was the motor that I couldn't replace on the other one. That's what I couldn't get to. Okay, I got her. I don't know. It's going to be, well, like I said, it's going to be a while till I can find everything and get everything that I mean, that day that I posted that video where I was saying I was selling stuff, everyone literally messaged me saying the things that they wanted if I considered selling them. So I'm so glad I'm skinny though, because this would be worse. I can like actually slip through these things, even being this crowded. Okay, I'm probably selling her because look at how deteriorated she is. She's gonna get worse. I might be trading. She might be one of the things I trade on for the guy that has that rare Rockalon Santa. I mean, I love her, but I can't keep using her, and this is again a non-climate storage unit, and it's gonna deteriorate till there's nothing left, and there's not a lot left of the mouth either. I put some liquid latex actually even to hold it together longer, and it's still coming apart. I mean, most of her head is, bottom part of her head is gone. It's bad. She still works, actually. I mean, her head still This is the one that used to be Donovan's. Her head still skips a little bit, like it twitches when it turns, but it does turn all the way still though. And this either has a bad belt in the head spinning or a split gear, but yeah. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, my car's a clutter too. Willow wants this attack spider. It's the one that's snapped off. I've glued it many times and it just gets snapped again because I try to put it somewhere where it's not in the way, and no matter what, it's always somehow in the way and it gets bumped and then it snaps off again. So I'm just tired of dealing with that. So I need these boxes for my Siennas to stand on because when I get the that rare one, I'm gonna do a video with them all together. Not like every Rockalon stand I have, but like each kind, like 3 of each kind actually. But yeah. And someone wants to buy the broken Lumion Strawman too. He's another one. I've fixed him over and over again. I keep gluing that piece. It breaks again. I've replaced that piece with ones that weren't broken. They just break again. And yeah, it's just, I love this one. This is the store display one. Its mouth moves the most out of all the 3 we had. Its body lunged the fastest, which is probably why I kept breaking, because my other one has never broken. I've had it since 2018, and it's always on the continuous mode as well. But yeah, always that. The belt snaps every year too. And then the speaker box I had to glue back together because it fell over at one time and it busted open. Oh yeah, and someone was thinking about buying this thing too. Again, I've got to start somewhere. Yeah, here it is. Great, I can sell her now. I don't want to, but I kind of have to. You know, I have to sell some of these things. Just until I have enough space to where I can actually move these around without having to pull everything out and actually be able to walk through. Which, yeah, and a lot of people tell me, well, just disassemble them and put them in boxes. And yeah, I might start doing that too, because I know it'll help clear up space, because then they can be stacked. But oh my god, the reason that I had never disassembled them before is because every year when we do our display, it takes longer and longer to set up our display. We try to take more time off of work, but we still are barely ready by the time it's time for our show. And if we had to assemble every one of these every year, disassemble and reassemble, we'd never get done, not even close. I mean, it just, all of us have jobs and work full time. We don't have time to do that and stuff. So, but now since I have to figure out, you know, what to do with a lot of these, and I'm not sure when I'll do displays again, it's best now that they can be disassembled while I try to figure that out. But even that's going to take some time, because look at how many boxes I'm going to have to get, you know, because we didn't keep any of these boxes because they took up space as well. We had a really small garage, and while we were setting these things up, you know, while we loaded them into the trailer, hauling them to the house, what we didn't put out right away had to be shoved into the garage and sheds. We had no room for the boxes when we bought new stuff. We had to keep that space cleared out for all of this. And then their arms are all falling off all over the garage, and you can't find all their poles and hands and heads and hats and whatever. You know, it was always a nightmare. I mean, it was worth it in the end because so many people loved it. I mean, people are going to be really upset that we're not doing it this year, but it's just gotten too cluttered and too much breaks down every year, and I have less and less motivation to fix these things every year. Like this year, I don't even want to fix these things. I just want to take a year off from that and just enjoy, you know, life. Because most of the time I'll, you know, open them up, but then I'll find a piece that I don't have a part for or can't fix, and then I never put it back together, and then that becomes clutter in my room as well. I never pick it up. It gets stepped on with bare feet and hurts like hell, and I don't know, just all that stuff. It's just a lot. I'll be selling this thing probably too. It doesn't work at all. The audio plays, but that's about it. There's a wire I had it fixed, the mouth and eyes, but a wire came loose and I never really figured out which wire it is. But I don't want. She looks like shit. I mean, like I'm selling these things for dirt cheap. The things that are like that, you know. So yeah, I ain't making no one pay $100 for those stuff like that. Yeah, there's one of Silent and Deadly's shoes. That Skylar needs, and I don't know where the other one is. See, that's what I mean. And like a lot of times what we'll do is we'll have all the tubs in the garage. We'll put all the hands in one tub that have fallen off, all the all the poles in general that have fallen off in one tub, all the heads, and so that they're all in a bucket. But even that becomes so many buckets that it's like, okay, which bucket was this one again? Which one, you know? Jesus Christ. Oh, there's Deadly Root's other arm. That's the one I couldn't find this year. So he only had one arm. It's been right there. I think that's the one anyways. I don't know. Pumpkin Nestor's okay, but he's kind of deteriorating. His mouth moves a lot more. The more it deteriorates, the more the mouth moves. Ghastly Groom's head. Oh, Jesus. Another reason why it ends up like this is because, obviously, as you can tell, when we're tearing down, we just want to get it done. Because I mean, it only with Lucas's whole family helping us tear down the yard, and my family, it only takes us about 6-8 hours maybe for all of this. I mean, it took 3 loads this year to take it all back to the unit. 3 trips with all of our vehicles and stuff. And I remember I stayed back at the house helping them while they brought this stuff here, and that's why I was in here to manage, be like, oh, put this one here, or that's how it ended up like this. My dad is usually pretty good with trying to keep this stuff clean, or the clutter, as less clutter as possible. But yeah, this year, no, it just didn't. Like he calls these the softs, the ones that are not full life-size bodies, that he likes to stack them on top of each other, and that keeps them on the side and these tall ones in the middle. But now it's just so much that it doesn't make a difference. I mean, if these were all in the middle, it'd be worse, actually. Mommy's favorite is in there. But like I was saying, yeah, we're typically just want to get it done with, so we just kind of throw it all in, and we don't take the time to try to organize it, because organizing it would take a few days probably. But by the time we're so exhausted and tired, by the time our display is over, we just want to get it done with, all of us. So we just don't give a shit. Again, setting up takes more than 3 weeks, and then tearing it down takes 8 hours when we do it like this. Anyways, yeah. Alright, so this is Undead Granny. She does fully work. She did in our display. I've used her on the continuous mode every year since 2018, and she still works. Nothing's really broken on her. Her hand is, this is her hand. It's not broken off or anything, it just came off. I can't turn it on out here because no power, but she does have the box. She has everything except for the creepy cloth. All my props lose the creepy cloth. It's not... I remember I mentioned there was a weld somewhere that was a little bad. I think it was just the waistband though, or something. I don't know what it was, but it didn't affect it in any way. I don't see anything though now. He said everything works though. Waist turns, the eyes light up, the mouth moves. Her latex feels a little weird. I don't know if this is one that deteriorates. It kind of looks like it. Kind of like right there, it's flaking off a little. But it's not that bad though. She's not a loud prop at all, even at full volume. Her audio quality is horrible. That's the thing I don't like about her, because I love her audio, but it's so horrible compared to the demo video where, you know, it has the HD audio, but she does not have HD audio. It is so bad. But yeah, just wanted to show her cosmetically. And it looks like this came off whatever picture was on there, or jewel. Okay, this is the part that was broken with the weld, just that. So it was just that piece that broke off on that side. And I can only bring so much home at a time, because this vehicle can't fit too much in it. Oh wow, there's a cemetery angel wing, flying ghosts. This is the stuff in my shed. This shed is getting torn down. The whole thing's just coming down. So, yeah. Here's someone wants my broken spine grill, so I'm giving them all the parts in the body. I don't think it's going to be fixable, but they still want it. So, and I'm never going to fix it. So, look at all these broken hovering ghost bases. Army man. There's the witch. That's another thing I'm giving to the guy in Canada. Because I've literally... What the fuck? I've literally let this sit in here for years. And that was basically what I was looking for. There's the broken the pumpkin carver, the one with the dead motor in it, that I can't get apart because of these. I couldn't get them off. There's my other evil cauldron witch bodies. That's the snapped jumping zombie mechanism. And then this is the jumping spider. That was Jace's for a little bit. Oh shit.
I can't get to sleep.
I don't have any belts right now, but even when it has a belt, when it rises, it tries to twitch because it's missing gear teeth on this. That's where it's broke.
Expecting someone else? Expecting someone else? Expecting someone someone else?
Here's the penguins. This one has a broken lever or something. And yeah, for a short period of time, the mouth did move on one side of the Santa for these, but then everything died completely for these, so nothing functions. There was no motor sounds or anything, so it's hard to tell what has split gears and what doesn't, because only the mouth moved on one of them for a short period of time, and then nothing. Or maybe it was the mouth worked on both, but then one of them died. I don't know. But either way, the side characters, the components that controlled the side characters stopped working completely. But the Santa himself fully works. So it was a board issue for that controlled these. But if you plug them into a band that does work, then you would see what the issues are. Oh, this arm is snapped too. So yeah. And this one. Okay, so far this is what we have that I'm trading that guy in Canada. He's giving me more than just that Rockalon Santa, but that's the main thing. Like, there's a lot of Macarena gorillas he has. He's given me all of them. And then there's some weird fur balls he has. Like, they're weird ones. They're different. Anyways, the eye-popping Reaper, I've done a video of him already. This thing, the Heads Up Frankenstein, I couldn't find the skeleton one yet. Now I did want to keep. I want to keep one of these candy bowls. I just don't know which one I like more. I love them both. I like the purple one because it's purple and that's really unique. But I like this one, Saints. I like both of them. But yeah, I offered one of those. I was gonna give him my broken Freddy Krueger one and that zombie hand that was completely deteriorated. I can't find him. I know I threw him in a parts bin, and I don't remember where. So. And I think the Freddy one was is somewhere here, and then the zombie one, I thought that one ended up going to the storage unit, so I don't know. But anyways, one of those, I guess. And then this one, he has like all of these. I think this is like the only one he doesn't have, the one with the purple bowl. I'm not sure. I thought something like that. I thought he said. And then this thing, it's really broken. But he knows how to really fix these things well. So he's like another Jemmy fan. So kind of. And I'm just gonna throw this cactus in because I was gonna give it to Bailey, but he still has the two of them that I gave him. So yeah. And then this thing, which has never been taken out of the box, it's completely dead. So don't be surprised if the batteries are corroded, because it's going to have the original batteries in it. I want to do a demo of it, but like at the same time, I've looked up videos of it. If it fully works and stuff, I feel like I might not end up wanting to give it. So I don't want to test it, so I don't fall in love with it. I mean, of course, I don't love anything more than Rockalon Santa, so I wouldn't have to worry about that. It's just, yeah. Here's that creepy mask. That needs to go in my room with all the others. He did ask about a scary skull, and he was asking about a small brain monster spirit ball. I couldn't find the spirit ball either. I'm not sure about the scary skull, though, either. They're all different pitches. Although this is a lot of stuff, though, for... Yeah, so we'll see. I mean, we'll probably do more trades in the future, and obviously when I find more of this stuff, I'll be like, hey, I found this, you want it? And so yeah. Anyways, yeah. I finally found it. Do you still want it? The motor's just locked up.
If only my friends could see me now. I'm the cat's meow. This is no ordinary spooky place. It really gives me the creeps. Loving Halloween. Always a good excuse to play with my makeup. Now this is the place where the fun begins, and the ghouls are dying to get in. If only my friends could see me now.
Functioning, it keeps going.
I'm the cat's meow. This is no ordinary spooky place. It really gives me the creeps. Let's get some treats and have some fun.
I haven't found my other one of this yet. Still malfunctioning.